Hey guys, welcome back to This Week in Housing for November 30th through December 6th. You guys already know the drill. First, we're going to go over the numbers that affect the market for the week, and then I want to share a quick story about something that happened recently with you guys. So first, the numbers. This week, our agents took 283 new listings. We saw 209 properties go pending, and we actually closed on 252 transactions, leaving us with 1,018 properties on the market for you guys to check out soon at a median price of $250,000. Guys, we finally hit that threshold we've been teetering up towards for a while now, and the days on market is still at 53. So the story I wanted to share with you guys is actually about a seller I was speaking to who was fortunate enough to get offers on their properties. A lot of people are actually getting multiple offers on their properties, all of which are very good, and some even have the same seller's net. And their question was, Joseph, look, I'm getting these offers. How do I decide when the net is even to me? What is the best one? What terms are the most favorable? And what makes me less vulnerable on the back end of the transaction? So in this particular case, they knew that they may have an appraisal issue because they were getting such a high sales price from the exposure to their property, and they were also being asked to cover some of the closing costs. And so what I recommended to them was to actually lower the amount of the sales price when renegotiating and get rid of agreeing to pay for the closing cost. Because if the situation occurred where it did not appraise and they had already agreed to pay the closing cost, they'd be on the hook for the seller's contribution at closing, as well as possibly renegotiating the actual sales price because the bank would not approve the loan for the amount based on the appraisal that came through. And so this puts them in a negative situation. It puts them in a situation where they may net less. By swapping that term, even though the net stays the same, they're less vulnerable because now they're less vulnerable to the appraisal issue that we expect to potentially come up anyways. Guys, if there's anything in the world I can do to serve you, I'd love to have a conversation with you soon. And if not, I'll talk to you next week on This Week in Housing.